Hi, I'm Miss Miriam, and I'm joined by
Miss Evelyn,
Miss Briana,
Miss Shaira, and Miss Kaylee.
and today we're going to be doing a holiday lesson based around Hanukkah. I hope you guys enjoy.
Oscar and the 8 Blessings. Oscar's mother and father believed in the power of blessings, so did Oscar. Until the night of the broken glass. His parents put him on a ship to America. He had nothing but an address and a photo of a woman he didn't know. "It's your Aunt Esther," and his father's last words to him were, "Oscar, even in bad times, people can be good. You just have to look for the blessings." Oscar arrived in New York on the 7th day of Hanukkah. It was also Christmas Eve. He knew his Aunt Esther would be lighting the Menorah at sunset. To reach her before the sun went down, Oscar would have to walk over 100 blocks on the avenue called Broadway. The city was terribly big, Oscar was terribly small, and Broadway stretched before him like a river. Oscar was already tired, hungry, and cold. His father's last words to him felt very far away. After a few blocks, he looked up to see a woman feeding pigeons. She offered him a piece of stale roast so he could feed them too. Oscar wanted to feed the birds, but he was too hungry not to swallow the morsel himself. The woman reached inside her coat and gave him a small loaf of bread. It was warm and fresh. It gave him the strength to keep walking. He saw a newsstand full of comics. One showed a strong man in a cape doing amazing things. He stopped bullets, he stopped trains. The newsstand man held out his hand. Oscar didn't have money, so he gave back the comic book. The man called to him. "Keep it, kid. Merry Christmas." Oscar clutched his gift, his Superman, and he heard his father's words. "You have to look for the blessing." Oscar kept walking. He stopped when he heard music coming from a little alley, where a big man was humming jazz music. The man whistled to Oscar. Oscar whistled back. They made a tune as fast and light as the snowflakes falling around them. It was Oscar's first time conversation in America. At the corner of the park, the boys were having a snowball fight. One boy slipped. Oscar leaped and caught him, just as the Superman would have done. The boy was laughing, and that made Oscar laugh. But when he looked at Oscar's cold hands, he stopped laughing. He took his mittens. Oscar put them on and felt the boy's warmth. He had something to give the boy too. A few blocks later, a tall lady in a big coat walked out of a building. A policeman shouted, "Stand aside!" Oscar stopped short. "Oh, Thomas, he's just a child," the lady said to the policeman. "Let him pass." She winked at Oscar. The policeman moved out of Oscar's path. "Yes, Mrs. Roosevelt." "Mrs. Roosevelt," she said. The sun was setting, and Oscar began to run. He had to get to Aunt Esther before she lit the shamash. Running, he stumbled and fell. A hand reached down and pulled him up back on your feet, son." His father was right. People can be good. He turned the corner and ran down the street, looking for her house. He ran past a woman humming a ningdu. He suddenly heard a name. "Benjamin?" It wasn't his name, it was his father's, and it washed over him. She had a dimpled smile just like his. "That's Papa's," he said. "I am..." "Oscar," whispered his Aunt Esther.
Guys, I'm Miss Shaira, and I'm gonna be teaching you some welcome words about Hanukkah in our lesson. Alright? So, as you heard me say it, Hanukkah. The word Hanukkah means is a holiday, basically, that Jewish people celebrate. And it's also called the Festival of Lights. During Hanukkah, they use a menorah. You guys know what a menorah is? If you guys don't know, a menorah is a stand with 9 candlesticks that you light up like every day. There's 8 days, but as you see, there's 9 candlesticks. So that's where the middle candle comes in. It's called a shamash. This is the middle candle. The middle candle, basically, what its purpose is to light up all the other candles in this stand. As they light up all the other candles, they sing something that is called a blessing. A blessing is basically their song, and that's meaningful to who they worship, basically. And they just sing it, and then once they keep singing it, then it gets slower and slower, and then it just turns into just a talk.
So now, little hogs, we're going to be making a menorah. A menorah is from Hanukkah. Hanukkah is a holiday celebrated by Jewish people. Hanukkah lasts for 8 nights, and each night they light another candle on the menorah to celebrate each night.
So now, little hawks, if you take a look in your take and make bags, you will find half a paper plate, yarn, 9 paper flames, 9 candlesticks, but you will need to find materials around you: yellow paint, glue, any marker of your choice, but we chose red, orange, blue, and yellow. And you will need a paintbrush.
Now we are going to start with painting the menorah. You're going to get some yellow paint on a plate and just stroke it on there and paint the whole thing yellow. Now we've finished painting the half paper plate, and we're going to move on to our candlesticks. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to color our candlesticks. We are going to use a blue marker, but you can use whatever color marker you would like. Now we have 9 blue candlesticks, and we will place them on our menorah when everything is dry. Now we are going to color our paper flames. And so the colors of a flame are yellow, orange, and red. But you can use whatever colors you would like. Here are our 9 paper flames, and they have the colors orange, yellow, and red on them. But again, you can use whatever color you would like. Now we're going to put our menorah together. Okay guys, so now we have let everything dry overnight, and we are going to glue on our candlesticks and our flames. So for this section, you will need your half paper plate, which is painted, your 9 paper flames, which are colored, and your 9 paper candlesticks, which are also colored. You also need your string and glue. So now we have our paper plate, and we are going to flip it over. The back does not need to be painted, but it can if you would like. And then we're going to take our candlesticks, like this one, and take some glue and put just a little bit of glue on the front side, or the side that is colored. And then you're going to turn it over and press it to the paper plate and press and press and hold it there until it sticks. And then you're going to repeat that step with the rest of the candlesticks. Now you're going to take your paper plate with the candlesticks on them, and you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to take your flames and you're going to turn it over and put a little bit of glue. You should open the glue bottle first. You should put a little bit of glue on the bottom, and you are going to put it at the top of the candlestick, and you're going to hold it. You can do this all at the same time, or you can do one every night for the nights of Hanukkah, whichever you want. Okay, so now that you have the candles all glued on, you're going to flip your paper plate over again, and you're going to take your string and you're going to glue it on. We're going to glue this on so that way everybody can see the menorah you created. So to do this, you're going to want to put some glue right here at the end, and then put the string right on top of it. And you may need to hold this one longer so it sticks. You can also use tape, or you can use a hole puncher, and only use that with a parent's permission and a parent's help.
So, now that the lesson is over, do you guys remember what any of these words mean? So, first one is Hanukkah. Do you guys remember what that means? If you guys don't remember, it is the holiday Jewish people celebrate, and it has 9 days. It's also called the Festival of Lights. You guys know what a menorah is? If you guys don't remember what a menorah is, a menorah is a stand with 9 candlesticks. It has a middle candlestick, and that candlestick is called a shamash. It lights up every other candle in the stand. Alright? You guys know what a blessing is? If you guys don't know what a blessing is, it's a song they sing when they light up the other candles, basically. So, now that you have done your lesson, and hopefully you'll remember these words in the future.
I am wearing the finished product, our little menorah. Because of the string, I can wear it as a necklace, but you can put it up around your house somewhere so that way everybody can see your creation. Now we're going to move on to some questions. First off, what was your favorite part of the book and why? My favorite part of the book is when Miss Roosevelt pardoned Oscar, because I thought it was a very nice thing to do. And why do you think people celebrate Hanukkah instead of Christmas?
The next question is, which holiday do you celebrate around this time of year? I celebrate Christmas. What other holidays do people celebrate around this time of year?
What was your favorite thing you learned today about Hanukkah? My favorite thing I learned was there's 8 candles on the menorah and you light each night. Which part of the menorah was your favorite to make? My favorite was putting each flame on the candlestick.
That wraps up our lesson about Hanukkah. I hope you all learned something new about a different holiday, and you had fun making your menorah. Bye.
Bye.
Can't wait to see you in January.